guys, and welcome to the next episode of Padroense. I've gone a little bit further ahead. I'm just going to go back over and look at the things that you've missed. Last episode you would have seen was the first leg of season 3, first round, which was, I think I did the Alumnus game. So basically, we've had a pretty good season in the league. We're sitting at the top of the table. We went out in the FA Cup in the third round when we faced Rio Avenue. Obviously, they're a much stronger team. Obviously, a top division team, mid-table. So that was unfortunate. Our finances are obviously still poor, because we have no TV money. So we're going to try and work our way up into the top of the league, Liga Nos. So basically, I'm just doing this update because I've changed my technique for recording. If you've watched the Manchester United save, you will have seen that. So basically, I'm just going to go over the previous season, because, well, if I was to edit each video, it would take far too long individually. So I'm just going to do a big update. So currently, only 2 cups, the FPF Taça de Portugal, which went on third round to Rio Avenue. In the league, we're currently sitting on the top of the table. Recent form's been a little bit dodgy, but before that we were absolutely flying. We had this bad patch in the middle here where I changed the tactic because we're too inconsistent. We were slowly going up, and then we lost a game, dropped down to 9th, and then we've slowly drifted in that region, just getting transfers through, and changing this tactic to form the new squad. If we have a look at recent form, you can see here we went through this huge run, undefeated. We only lost those 2 games, unfortunately. Both of them were close. Both of them probably should have won, but couldn't quite put away that final opportunity. And we're slowly getting more and more fans to the game. As you can see here, our last few home games have been over 900. Pretty much since the Malacca game. We've just drawn a huge crowd. You can see here, scanning's a little bit off. It's fairly tight. Because of our finances, we can't really make any board requests, or they won't accept anything. I'm just waiting for us to get into the I think it's the top league, where you can actually have a second reserve squad. You can see here, if we just have a look here, if we have a look at the friendlies, you can see here I've played a lot of friendlies, purely because this is effectively what our reserve sides play these games. Just because it's the only way of us giving them game time and keeping them match fit. So I've done all these friendlies. If we have a look at all contributors, you see how many games we are playing because of those friendlies as well. this season is a huge season. Which is another reason why I've got the skin, because I don't actually play those friendlies. I pick the side and then I just hit instant result. Just because I don't really care about the fixture. It's just about giving the youngsters a go. Yeah, so that's effectively it. In terms of scouting, just scouting youngsters really. Any young players that come through the ranks, I just scout. You've got no money or anything, so you can't really sign anyone. We're able to get some contracts out there, but in terms of signing new players, it's fairly difficult. So yeah, sorry about the length between episodes. It has been a little bit difficult. I have changed things up, and I've just done that. I'm doing the Manchester United save just to increase effectively my popularity, trying to get my name out there as a YouTuber. Obviously, the saves that I have done so far on YouTube have been fairly small and low rep, so there hasn't been as many people interested in actually watching the episodes. So basically, Manchester United save is just to try and encourage people to have a look at my videos and get some more views, and then hopefully building a bit of a fan base, and then getting some advice on my videos and what to do, because obviously it's a little bit difficult. I'm low on resources, playing this on my laptop, which is effectively why 3D Match Engine, recording 3D games isn't an option. I could put out a video showing what happens when I record with the 3D replays, and it just doesn't work. It's extremely difficult to actually edit. So yeah, this season's transfer is just not a lot of loans because we have no money. Bruno Beretta, just a young superstar, got him in, got him on a contract. And then a lot of offloading. Basically what lower league management's about, getting in players on free, releasing players that are no longer to the standard of your side. And yeah, no future transfers. Get some youth at some stage later on in a couple of months. But that's about it, I think. Slowly increasing the coaches, as you can see how I've got enough coaches for the time being. I'm personally doing a lot of coaching. Yeah, but it's difficult. Low league management, those who've done it know the pain and suffering that goes to it. Continuously in debt. We have got a small bank loan from a couple of years ago. Yeah, it's a little bit of transfer debt that we're paying off as well. But just no money. If you compare, you can see the huge difference between income and the expenditure. Although I wish they'd have that same ratio. So yeah, slowly but surely going up the ranks, and hopefully increasing our club's rep and getting some better sponsors. You can see here, in terms of the income, quickly, Actually, really, you can see here fundraising and donations. They actually account for almost half of our income for the month so far. So we are really relying on the fans for the time being to keep this club afloat. As well, we really push up. If we have a look at the stadium itself, see here we make its capacity of 3,500. We're getting 900, so we're slowly getting there. But luckily for us, we've got plenty of room to grow, and with our great youth facilities, we can develop players. And once we get to a point where we are able to hold on to them, which we a little bit at the moment, but once we are able to secure long-term our youngsters on long-term contracts, it will help us develop quickly, and we'll be able to make some money. Yeah. So, sorry again about the length between episodes. But if you enjoyed this episode, do leave a like. I will be putting out more videos constantly. Maybe not every day, maybe every second day. Just because I've got so many games going on at the moment. I'll probably end the Manchester United save at the end of this season and come back to these two, Accrington and Padroense for a bit, and then go back to the Manchester United, just so that there's a bit of evenness to saves. Obviously, these two are the ones that I actually want to focus on, but at the same time, I've got to increase my reputation on YouTube, and that means getting a more popular save going. If you enjoyed that episode, why not leave it a like? While you're at it, subscribe to keep up to date with all my Football Manager content. Nevertheless, until next time, I've been James. You've been great. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.